Stand By Your Man is an EP released in 1982. It is a collaboration of the band Motörhead and the Plasmatics. It is notorious as the reason Fast Eddie left Motörhead, more so than the bad reception the EP received. Lemmy and Wendy O. Williams had organized to do a duet of the famous Tammy Wynette country song, though most critics and fans to this day are baffled by the choice. Wendy coming from the punk scene in the mid-late 70s and Lemmy having a mixture of rock genres. Recording following the success of the Motörhead Girl School collaboration, St. Valentine's Day Massacre EP, Lemmy kept getting asked to do another collaboration. Having seen pictures of O. Williams and knowing of her reputation, alongside Lemmy's penchant for making records with birds, the band flew to Toronto for a recording session with her group, the Plasmatics. Lemmy explained about the session, quote, "Eddie was supposed to produce the tracks for us, and unfortunately he had producer, Will Reed Dick, whom I generally refer to as Evil Red Dick, in tow again. The session was problematic to say the least. Wendy took a long time to get in tune, and it wound Eddie up. She tried her parts a few times and sounded terrible. I will say that. You'd think she was never going to get it, but I knew she would if I just worked with her. In addition to this, Eddie wasn't playing guitar. He was only working as producer. We were using Wendy's guitarists from the Plasmatics, with me and Phil on bass and drums. Eddie wasn't acting terribly thrilled with the whole scenario and finally he said he was going out to eat. But we found him in the other room, sulking with Evil Red." Quote, Lemmy believes that if Dick had not been there, they could have worked through the problems, but ended up exchanging a few words and Clark left the studio. Back at the hotel, drummer Phil "Filthy Animal" Taylor told Lemmy, "Eddie's left the band." Clark was replaced a week later by Thin Lizzy man Brian Robertson. In the book Overkill, The Untold Story of Motörhead, biographer Joel McIver quotes Taylor saying, quote, "We all knew it wasn't going to be a Stevie Wonder meets Paul McCartney production job. It was basically an over-the-top single. I said to him, well, that's no problem. Easy. If you want, you can put on the back of the single. Eddie Clark is on no way involved with this. He hates it. He thinks it's a bunch of shit. I still don't think that was his reason for leaving." Quote, "It is more likely that Clark left because of mounting tension with Kill Mr., who had been unhappy with Clark's production on the Iron Fist album and fed up with Clark's continued threats to leave." In an interview with Scott Adams that appears on Clark's official website, the guitarist insists, quote, "I suppose at that time Motörhead had in fact gone as far as it could. I had not decided to quit. I was forced out by the other guys who for different reasons felt the need for a change. This kind of happened around the Iron Fist album. We had stopped working well together, so the demise was inevitable." Quote, release. It was released to little fanfare and all but the most dedicated fans even own a copy. To judge by the sales Lemmy has stated over the years, it was reissued in various countries in the 80s. But since then it is only available on the Bronze Records compilation album No Remorse of 1984, remastered reissue by Sanctuary Records in 2005. As part of the deluxe edition remastered series they did. Reception. Reviewers have commented that although Lemmy has always said that the late Wendy O. Williams was a wonderful person, this doesn't alter the fact that this is a truly horrible track. Track listing. Personnel: Wendy O. Williams, lead vocals, Stand By Your Man, and No Class. Lemmy Kilmister, lead vocals, bass, Stand By Your Man, and Master Plan. Richie Stotts, lead guitar, Stand By Your Man, No Class, and Master Plan. Wes Beach, rhythm guitar, Stand By Your Man, No Class, and Master Plan. Phil, Filthy Animal, Taylor, Drums, Stand By Your Man, No Class, and Master Plan. Production, Producer, Engineer and Mixer, Fast, Eddie Clark and Will, Evil Redneck, Reed.